Yeah, I'm gonna begin the bhajan now. Sorry, a little technical difficulty. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Ape Jana Bharabha Girivaradhari Ape Jana Bharabha Girivaradhari Yashoda Nandana Vraja Janaranjana Yashoda Nandana Vraja Janaranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashoda Nandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yashoda Nandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashoda Nandana Vraja Janaranjana Yashoda Nandana Vraja Janaranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Vijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Vijana Vallabha Yashoda Nandana Vrajajana Ranjana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashoda Nandana Vraja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Parivrajacharya Ashrita His Grace Purujit Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jaya Om Vishnu Pad Paramahamsa Parivrajacharya Ashrita His Grace Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnavrinda Ki Jai. Prem Shri Ho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Sri Gaura Bhaktarinda Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shyama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki Shri Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Bhakti Devi Ki Tulsi Devi Ki Yamuna Devi Ki Harinam Sankirtan Devi Ki Jantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam Ki Jai Samhita Bhakti Ki Jai Nitai Gaura Premanande Hari Hari Bol. All glories to some devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to some devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to some devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to Shri Guru and Brahma, all glories to Shri Prabhupada. Prabhu's coming. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, welcome everyone. Prabhu's now going to give class, so stay here. Don't go anywhere.
Hare Krishna. So who's watching, please, whoever is watching, please write Hare Krishna into the comment section. So I know that you're watching. Bishop Williams, Bronwyn on Facebook, Ganesha Ganapati, Denny, Hare Krishna Denny. Sachin Desmukh, Shamdai Mataji, of course. Kam Chandan, Ruma Mondal Sana, Hare Krishna, Ruma. Shamdai Mataji. Okay, how about TikTok? Krishna Bid, Karuna Sota, Hare Krishna. Engineering Guy. Aye. Baby Cakes, Morgan Prabhu, Jackie McFarland, Hare Krishna. Amanda, Hare Krishna, Amanda. Anybody else? Shas, Sabine. Raj Sydney. H. Hare Krishna. So 14 viewers on TikTok, 6 viewers on Facebook. Not so impressive. The numbers are not so impressive. Yvonne, Hare Krishna. Please, Prabhus, thank your friends, sharing groups. Expand the bliss. I can't accept your live. I'm sorry. This is not how it works here. If you have questions, you can ask at the end of the class. Bishan Das. Hare Krishna. Okay, so Gokul Roy. We're studying Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd canto, chapter 16, text 7. No, sorry. Text 8. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Nam tathad dmi yajamana habir vitane. Shyotad gata plutam madan huta bhunmukhena. Yad brahmanas syam mukatas charato nugasam. Tushtasya mai avahitair nija karma pakai.
Naham tadhadami yajamana virvitane.
Naham tatadmi yajamana havirvitane.
Yotadgrita plotam vadan huta bhunmukhera.
Shotadgata plutamadan huta bhunmukhena.
Yad brahmanasya mukhatas charata mukasam.
Yad brahmanasya mukatas charato nugasam.
Tustasya maya vayatair nija karma pakai.
Tushtasya maya vahitair nija karma pakai. Naham tatadmi yajamana havirvitane. Shchotat gata plutamadan huta bhunmukhena Yad brahmanasya mukatas charato nugasam Tushtasya mai avahitair nija karma pakai Naham tatadmi ajamana habirvitane Shotad gata plutamadan huta bhunmuktena Yad brahmanasya mukatas charato nugasam Tushtasya mai avahitair nija karma pakai Na not Aham I Tata on the other hand Admi I eat Yajamana by the sacrificer Havi the oblations Vitane in the sacrificial fire Shchotat pouring Grata ghee Plutam mixed Adan eating Hutabuk the sacrificial fire Mukeena by the mouth Yat as Brahmanasya of the Brahmana Mukata from the mouth Charata acting Anugasam morsels Tushtasya satisfied Mai to me Avahitai offered Nija own Karma activities Pakai by the results. Translation I do not enjoy the oblations offered by the sacrificers in the sacrificial fire, which is one of my own mouths, with the same relish as I do the delicacies overflowing with ghee, which are offered to the mouths of the brahmanas who have dedicated to me the results of their activities and who are ever satisfied with my prasad. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. The devotee of the Lord or the Vaishnava does not take anything without offering it to the Lord. Since the Vaishnava dedicates all the results of his activities to the Lord, he does not taste anything eatable which is not first offered to him. The Lord also relishes giving to the Vaishnava's mouth all eatables offered to him. It is clear from this verse that the Lord eats through the sacrificial fire and the Brahmana's mouth. So many articles, grains, ghee, etc. are offered in sacrifice for the satisfaction of the Lord. The Lord accepts sacrificial offerings from the Brahmanas and devotees, and elsewhere it is stated that whatever is given for the Brahmanas and Vaishnavas to eat is also accepted by the Lord. But here it is said that he accepts offerings to the mouths of Brahmanas and Vaishnavas with even greater relish. The best example of this is found in the life of Advaita Prabhu in his dealings with Haridas Thakur. Even though Haridas was born of a Mohammedan family, Advaita Prabhu offered him the first dish of prasad after the performance of a sacred fire ceremony. Haridas Thakur informed him that he was born of a Mohammedan family and asked why Advaita Prabhu was offering the first dish to a Mohammedan instead of an elevated Brahmana. Out of his humbleness, Haridas condemned himself as a Mohammedan. But Advaita Prabhu, being an experienced devotee, accepted him as a real Brahmana. Advaita Prabhu asserted that by offering the first dish to Haridas Thakur, he was getting the result of feeding 100,000 Brahmanas. The conclusion is that if one can feed a Brahmana or Vaishnava, it is better than performing hundreds of thousands of sacrifices. In this age, therefore, it is recommended that Harer Nama, chanting the holy name of God, and pleasing the Vaishnava are the only means to elevate oneself to spiritual life. Om Agyantirinandasya Jnanajana Shalakayam Chakshunanmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. I was born in the darkness of ignorance, and my spiritual master, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, has opened my darkened eyes with the torchlight of transcendental knowledge. I offer my humble obeisances unto His lotus feet. Jai Shri Prabhupada. So Krishna explains again the importance of the Brahminical class and the importance of Vaishnavas. Vaishnava means a devotee of Vishnu. And a Brahmana is a social position, the highest, materially speaking, the highest position in the Varnashram system. Varnashram system is the most perfect social arrangement, where the whole society is divided into different divisions according to one's psychological propensities for the purpose of serving Krishna, serving the Lord, serving God. So the Brahmanas, they have 6 occupational duties. They read the Shastra, they teach the Shastra. They worship the deity, they teach how to worship the deity. And they accept donations. They accept charity. And they give charity. They give back. Not simply taking, eating and sleeping, but also giving back. So if the Varnashram system is very nicely organized, then the whole society works very nicely for the execution of yajna. In the 3rd chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna explains the importance of yajna, the importance of sacrifice. Because every work that we perform, any activity, it creates results. That is why action in Sanskrit language is called karma. Yes. People think that, karma is some kind of a belief. Are you engaged in activity? Yes. So that is karma. There is a reaction. Even this work that you perform is the result of your previous karma. Because you are inclined towards a specific, particular type of work based on your previous activities. Based on the mentality that you have developed in your previous life. So karma is there, reactions are there, and these reactions are not a good deal. Because of these reactions, we have to come back to this world. We don't want to be in this world. You can see the tendency is to escape. We all want to escape from this world. That brings us a great relief if we escape. Just like you're working, but then you want to also have a break. You want to escape. The students are in school, they want to escape also. I remember when I was in school, I was always observing the watch. When will be the end of the class? Always escape. Those who take ganja or other intoxicants, they want to escape. So the tendency to escape is there but we're not taught scientifically how to escape. Escape from samsara. Escape from this cycle of birth and death. That we should do. That is intelligence. So, Krishna is giving us the process. You must perform yajna. You must perform sacrifice. If you simply working, then you're gonna have to take the resultant reaction. Either good or bad, both are bad. Because both good reaction or bad reaction, they will bind you to take birth in this world. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, he says that to see things as good or bad or moral or immoral is simply a mental concoction in this world. It's mental concoction. Everything is relative. The Muslims, they kill the cow. They say this is very good. The Hindus, they will say, oh, this is the greatest sin. So now, what is the standard? Who can tell? What is the standard of morality? For the cow, it is very bad when you kill. But for the meat eater, oh, it is very good, very tasty. Now, is it good or is it bad? Mental concoction. We cannot make up our own idea of what is good or what is bad. We must follow the authority. So Krishna has given us the process of yajna, especially in this age. Lord Chaitanya quoted the Brihad Naradya Purana. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Eva Kevalam, Kalo Nasti, Eva Nasti, Eva Nasti, Eva Gatiranyata. In this age of Kali, this is the age of quarrel and hypocrisy. There is no other way, there is no other way, there is no other way. Simply you must chant Hare Krishna. Just like someone says there on the TikTok, blah, blah, blah. See, you cannot hear any instruction. The only way is to chant Hare Krishna. Because if he hears Hare Krishna, then the heart is purified. Then the heart is purified. So we must chant, go in the streets, take the drum, take the kartals, and chant. Chant Hare Krishna. As many devotees as possible. This is the most important element of the Hare Krishna movement. If you are a devotee, and if you want to do some service, this is the most important service. To induce others to chant Hare Krishna. Nowadays, philosophical talks, lectures, and so on, they're not so effective. Only selected few, they can understand. Yes, Morgan Prabhu says, anyone can learn kartals. Yes. Someone is asking, what are your pronouns? My pronouns are Hare and Krishna. So, this is the yajna, this is the performance of yajna for this particular age. This is how our work becomes purified. And everybody is working, everybody is getting some money. So that money should be used to purchase nice ingredients, cook according to the instruction of the Shastra. Krishna says, I will accept anything from these 4 groups of ingredients: leaf, water, fruit, flour. He never says that you should offer me meat, fish, or eggs. So we offer Krishna from these groups. You can learn from the devotees the art of cooking. It's very, very essential for human life. Now, we don't eat meat. No need to butcher the poor animals. For some people, it is a great mystery. Why you don't want to torture poor innocent creatures and inflict great pain? Huh? Are you strange? What's wrong with you? Well, for us, we understand that if I suffer tremendous pain, if someone is chopping or putting knife into my body, the animal feels the same. If I don't like to, others to do it to me, why should I inflict that pain to the animal? Very simple. No need of big, thinking. This is just common sense. But we're not vegetarian or vegan. No, we don't care for these designations. We only eat whatever Krishna eats. So, first of all, a devotee, he offers everything to Krishna. Then he eats. This is the beginning of our relationship with Krishna. You have a relationship with God. And you should act in that relationship. Not simply say, oh, I believe. Act practically. If you love God, offer Him something. Offer Him something nice. So a devotee, he offers, and that is also a form of yajna, sacrifice. Because you work very hard, and then the money that you get, you offer to Krishna because you purchase ingredients and you offer them to Krishna. You cook and the meal you offer to Krishna. So you're sacrificing your energy for Krishna. And Krishna is so kind, so nice, that He leaves that whole offering for you as Krishna prasadam. Devotees are very, very fond of Krishna prasadam. This is a very, very nice process, because in our Krishna consciousness movement, we practice devotion to God through ecstatic chanting and dancing, and through eating nice palatable dishes. So this is the best religious movement. You enjoy so nicely. So Krishna, he says, I do not enjoy the oblations offered by the sacrificers in the sacrificial fire. That is another form of yajna. Just like tomorrow, we're going to have the wedding, Krishna conscious wedding tomorrow. If you are watching, you will see. We're going to live stream at 3 o'clock London time. So there's going to be a fire yajna. We're going to light a big fire. Not big fire, manageable fire. We have it covered. And we're going to be pouring ghee and grains like that. That is also a type of yajna, fire yajna. So Krishna says that I do not enjoy the offerings that are put into the fire as much as I enjoy when my devotees are being fed, and the brahmanas. Namo brahmanyaya devaya go brahmana itaya chajakaditaya krishnaya govindayo nama namaha. Krishna is very, very fond of brahmanas. Brahmanas and of course Vaishnavas, devotees. So when we not only offer to Krishna, but we also take care of the brahmanas who are serving Krishna 24 hours. Krishna becomes even more pleased. This is what the shloka says. And the example has been given in the purport. Advaita Prabhu, he gave the sacrificial offering, the dish, to Haridas Thakur. Haridas Thakur is our Muslim Acharya. See, in our Krishna consciousness movement, a Muslim person is our spiritual master. Not only any ordinary spiritual master, he is the spiritual master of chanting this name of Krishna. Haridas Thakur is called Nama Acharya. Acharya means one who teaches by example. And Nama means name. Actually, we're not sectarian. We say that any name you have, any name of God, bona fide name of God, you can chant that. It doesn't matter what religion you follow. You chant the name of God, you glorify God, God is one. We're worshipping the same supreme person. This idea that there are many gods, this is not according to any bona fide version of the Shastra. There is only one God, not many gods. So it is common sense to understand that all these religions, they worship one person. And the most effective process in this age is to glorify the name of God. So we do it with the drum, drum and kartals. We chant, we play. But you can do it in so many different ways. You can glorify the pastimes of Krishna, his philosophy, this Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita. It is not stereotyped. Kirtanam means glorification. You can glorify God in so many different ways, even through science. If you're a big scientist, you can prove through science the existence of God and the glory of God. That is also Kirtanam. This is all part of the Sankirtan movement. In the Bible, Lord Jesus says, hallowed be thy name. Let the holy name of God be glorified. So he is also participating in the Sankirtan movement. In the Muslim religion also, there are 99 names of God. Someone is asking Tashi about a book. She wants to purchase a book. Why don't you follow the comments? So you can give her some link. Yeah, we have many books. We can offer you very, very nice books about Krishna conscious philosophy. It's very, very good. So, glorify the name of God and eat the offerings offered to God, and try to support the devotees of God. Ultimately, we're all devotees of God. Some of them have forgotten, unfortunately. So we try to awaken them in a peaceful manner. We're offering them. We're not converting them. We're offering them higher taste. This is our preaching method. We're converting them by giving them higher taste, higher ecstasy, higher happiness. Then the conversion becomes automatic, spontaneous. If you get something higher enjoyment, you give up the lower enjoyment. Let the higher taste win, not swords and bombs. Let the higher taste. And where is the higher taste coming from? From loving God. Love. It's all about love. So this Haridas Thakur was coming from a Muslim family, but he became a Namacharya. Namacharya. That is the perfection of religion. To glorify God 24 hours. Satatam kirtayantamam. Yatantaschadavrata. You can contact this lady, Tashi. You can contact her privately. I don't know if it's, I'm not so expert about TikTok. You can contact her privately. You can send her the links. He wants to. Srila Prabhupada says, our spiritual master, he says that when people want to purchase our books, that means that our performance, whatever we do, is a success. So I'm very happy that this class is already a success. So Advaita Prabhu was the head of the Brahmanas. He was from the Sanatana Dharma community, Krishna conscious community, and all the Brahmanas, they were respecting Advaita. But Advaita Prabhu gave the first offering to Haridas Thakur, just to show that being a devotee is not a question of some sect or some religion. Being a devotee is about loving God. And Namacharya Haridas Thakur was so devoted to God that he was chanting on his beads, how many rounds? 130 rounds? Something like that. Day and night he was chanting, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That even the members of his community, the governor, they arrested him. That you cannot chant, you must stop this chanting. But he refused. And they wanted to kill him. Just because he was chanting Hare Krishna, they wanted to kill him. Just imagine how foolish people are. Simply for chanting Hare Krishna, they want to kill you. What kind of a crime is that? If I chant Hare Krishna, who is getting harmed? Nobody is getting harmed. Quite the opposite. Whoever is hearing the holy name is getting liberated. Imperceptibly liberated. It is so nice. Krishna consciousness is so nice. We don't even ask you to join, to convert, to put on robes and shave your head. Simply if you hear the holy name, you're becoming free from sinful reactions. Isn't that the greatest religious process? Simply by hearing, even he might not agree to anything we say. But because he's hearing, God is so merciful, Lord Chaitanya is so merciful that he's getting liberated. This is the topmost mercy of God. He's liberating the atheists, the envious, the demons, everyone. It is stated in the Shastra that even if someone chants mockingly, Hare Krishna, the name is acting on him. Just consider the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. The name is acting. Even if he does not pronounce the whole mantra, the name is acting. It's an emergency. Manda sumanda matayo. Nowadays people are very fallen. They don't care for God. If they do care for God, it is simply to make God your order supplier so you can pray to Him, to kill your enemies. These are very, very demoniac prayers. See, the demons, they also pray to God. But they pray in this nonsense way. That kill my enemies. There is no enemy for God. God is the Father of all. There is no sect. Krishna is thinking of everyone. There is no heathen for God. There is no kafir. That's how we call him. Kafir. 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 There is no kafir. Because all of us, we're parts and parcels of God. So whether you understand or not, okay, that is another consideration. It might take you a long time. But ultimately, you must come. Back home, back to Godhead, back to Krishna. You come back. So how much we should respect the Brahmanas, we should make sure that they have nice prasadam always. That is why we should give donation to the devotees. We should not be negligent. I know that most of you are giving donations to help us with our establishment here. So Krishna very much appreciates that. Rest assured. Because you're feeding the brahmanas. All of these devotees here, they're brahmanas. Even girls. Because brahmana means one who has realized Brahman. I am spirit soul. I am not this body. I am spirit soul. And that's why my duty is to serve the Lord. Serve Krishna. So if you assist these devotees, it is not so easy. Not so easy to surrender everything and dedicate your life to God. Most of the devotees, they don't last for long also. They can they can join for a little while, but then they either marry or they fall down or whatever. But whoever simply attempts, he is glorious. Even if he comes for one day, he joins for one day, helps the missionary activities. Lord Chaitanya will never forget him. And similarly, if you support such devotees, Lord Chaitanya will never forget you. So please continue your support and let us expand this movement as much as possible. Let's make more Brahmanas, more Vaishnavas. Let's go out and chant more for the people. Not necessarily that we have to convert them, but let us vibrate the name of God and encourage others to vibrate the name of God. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. And let us take more prasadam. And let us distribute more prasadam. Then this movement will grow very nicely. There will be no war. The war is because there's emptiness of the heart. People don't understand. They think, I am God. And then the other rascal says, no, I am God. And they fight. Just like now, Pakistan and India, they're fighting. What are they fighting for? You have such a limited time in this world to realize yourself and God, and you're wasting your time fighting for an insignificant land or resources. The resources, they're supplied by God, by Krishna to everyone. Go and enjoy. Krishna wants all his children to enjoy nicely. But you're fighting and you're envious and unnecessarily. So this movement is so essential. You see that in our movement there is no war, there is no argument. Everybody is chanting Hare Krishna, everyone is satisfied. And no one is greedy unnecessarily. You can be greedy for prasadam, that's okay, but not unnecessarily greedy for nonsense. And everyone is happy. So if more people, they take up this movement, then the whole world will turn into a Vaikuntha, spiritual world, spiritual dimension. We want that. The devotee is always thinking how to do this. He doesn't have time to think of his, well-being, personal well-being. He doesn't care. Krishna takes care of that. When you surrender, Krishna will take care of all your basic necessities. That is his promise in the Bhagavad Gita. Kaunteya pratijanihi. Declare it to the world, Kaunteya, Arjuna, that my devotee will never perish. I preserve what he has and I will supply what he lacks. Krishna gives this promise, so if you have faith in Krishna, depend on Krishna, he will supply everything. But preach this Krishna consciousness movement. It is so important. Okay, so now questions. I will take questions now. If you have questions, now is your opportunity. The questions must pertain to the topics that I've discussed now. Irrelevant questions, we will not read. I'm sorry.
want to read the Facebook?
I see both. Alexander said, what are we going to do without you one day, Prabhu? Please take care of your health. That's very nice, but without me, you advance 10,000 times more. I'm simply a burden here. Ram Lakshman Prabhuji, Hare Krishna, he says, he's asking, oh, now it's difficult to manipulate. Hare Krishna, as you said, there is no enemy for God. Isn't Hiranyakashipu and other demons the greatest enemies of God? Okay, that's a very intelligent question. Yes, they're enemies of God, but this is what we discuss here in the third chapter, in the third canto. This is a lila. Hiranyakashipu is actually a devotee. Jai Vijay, Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu. So they're devotees, they're playing a lila to give pleasure to Krishna by pretending they're enemies and giving him pleasure of fighting. So in the material world, yes, there might be some division, enmity, and it is not that now everybody is a spirit soul, everyone is a devotee of Krishna, so now I will embrace a tiger, or I go and swim with a shark. We have to have some discrimination. So long we're on the material plane, we have to have some discrimination. But from the spiritual platform, there is no enmity. You might be an enemy of Krishna, but Krishna never becomes your enemy. He's always trying to get you back home, back to Godhead. You might know that whoever Krishna kills, he immediately achieves liberation. So it's a shortcut. So that is also Krishna's mercy. Krishna is never enemy to anyone. A meditative mind is asking, how many times a day do you hold class? Twice. Morning and evening. Morning, 8 o'clock a.m. London time. Evening, 6:30 p.m. London time. In the morning we discuss Srimad Bhagavatam, that's this book. And in the evening we discuss the Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So please kindly join. And every day we go shloka by shloka, and yeah. Leveler says, is Krishna consciousness and is our body separate? Yes. Because you are conscious of your body. That means you're not the body. That's why we say my body and not I body. What time is now? It's 8:45 a.m. So we're ahead. We're ahead of you. Okay, you're from New Vrindavan. Okay, wonderful. Meditative mind. Okay, Alexandra, personal questions we can discuss personally. I will not disclose these things. Sammer says 5:45 p.m. Sydney, Australia. Okay, any other questions? Rantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. Nitai Gaur Premanandi. Namo Mishta Parai Krishna Vastaya Bhutri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nindramane Namaste Saraswati Devi Guru Vari Brajari Nirvishesha Shunnavari Bhashatri Starine. Thank you for listening. Hare Krishna.
So do we
That's my prayer.
Prabhu, do we wait until 5 past? Purujit was have to ask you.
Well, personally, I don't like so much for when you guys go to the time to eat.
Okay, so
At
we
9 o'clock, we're better just to stay there.
so we just wait until 9 o'clock. Is that
Yeah.
okay?